bitch look like Halle Berry, but she don't love me, she too scary. My old bitch fun like Jackie Brown. I wanna know but she too down. Will you be my leading lady? I want a contract, down low, baby.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl Killer K back with another video. How y'all doing? Y'all feeling all right? Let me know what's going on in these comments. Like, I know y'all see me recording and posting more videos more consistently, so I need y'all to like, comment, share, and subscribe to every video that I post. Tell a friend and tell a friend, and then tell that friend to go tell their grandma, mama, sister, daddy, brother, whoever. But y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Like, I'm getting up there in the followers and the subscribers, and I really appreciate y'all for that. So big ups to y'all. Thank y'all. In today's video, we're going to be talking about getting rid of the scarcity mindset. And we can talk about this when it comes to our finances, the goals that we have in life, or the people that are around us who try to make us dwindle our life, make us think that the dreams that we have are not achievable or attainable, or that we don't deserve to have a life of luxury. Because these men that I've been in contact with lately will make you believe that you don't deserve the right to have the finer things in life. You don't have the right to expect him not to go 50-50 with you. Like, you know what I mean? You're supposed to expect him to pay all the bills. They're trying to tell us that we're wrong for wanting that, ladies. And that's just so far from the truth. So that's what today's video is going to be about. And if you can relate, drop down in the comments and let me know how you feel about this. Let's get into it. And outside, they're doing construction. So if you hear any noise or anything that just sounds like knocking or moaning or whatever, it's them outside making so much noise, okay? Okay, so first things first, I want to start by saying that in order to get rid of scarcity mindset, or just like the belief that you don't deserve nice things, it's just to believe that you will get everything that you desire in life. If it's a place that you want to move to that place. You can do it. If it's a car that you want, you can get that car. You have to really believe that deep down, the things that are meant for you are going to naturally flow to you. Don't let somebody tell you that your goals are unrealistic. Don't let nobody tell you that you're aiming too high. Honestly, it helps to be delusional when it comes to your dreams and the things that you want in life. So with anybody coming into your life and telling you that you can't have them, or making you feel like you're wrong for wanting certain things or wanting a certain lifestyle, get rid of them. Like, completely cut them off. Because why do you want negative people around you telling you you can't do something? Like, that's like the biggest pet peeve of mine. If I'm telling you what I want and what I'm dreaming of and what I need in life, I don't need you to do anything but co-sign what I'm saying. I don't need you to be a yes man, but I need you to help me figure out a solution to how to get there, or don't say anything at all. That's just my opinion. Like, people can have their opinions about what they think you should do, or what you should be in life, or what you should be in life. But at the end of the day, if they're not helping you get there and they have the means and resources to help you, they don't want to see you win no way. They're just going to keep on projecting their own insecurities onto you. Also, I want to let y'all know that it does not matter where you come from, what family you come from, what city, what state, if you're from the slums, if you're from the trenches, you deserve an abundant life. You deserve the life that you've always dreamed of. And if you work hard towards getting that, don't let nobody else tell you otherwise. You deserve to have whatever it is that you want in life. No matter what your background or your upbringing may have been, you deserve to have the most fulfilling life possible. We only get one life, so I'm going to need you to live that motherfucker. And if you can't, then don't try to bring nobody else down in the process. Because I know it's a lot of people, specifically men, that will try to tell you what you can and can't do just because they never even tried. It's some men who have never even been through your situations, never walked a mile in your shoes, never had any type of similar relatability to you, and trying to tell you how you should move and how you should operate for your life, when they're doing nothing with their life but still doing low life things. They're still doing things that are not positive. They're still doing things that are negative, but they have the nerve to tell you that you're not on your game, or you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Honey, let them focus on themselves and you focus on you. You deserve whatever you want in life, no matter where you come from. Also, I want you ladies to remove the word broke from your vocabulary. Like, I could have $0 in my account right now, $0 to my name right now, but I am still rich. When I say I'm rich, because I wake up and I'm in good health, my children are in good health, we're not sleeping somewhere under a bridge, they have somewhere to lay their head at night, they have food in their bellies, we're not starving, we're not in the middle of a war right now where they're staying. I don't have to worry about if the lights is going to come on, if they're not going to come on, because even if I'm not in a position to pay a light bill, those lights are still going to get paid. You know what I mean? It's people who are very, very, very much down on their luck right now, but they're still happy and they're still blessed because they have air coming in and out of their lungs. They still have gratitude. They still are at peace with who they are. That's what being rich is. The money part of it all, that comes and goes. That's really a sheet of paper. And honestly, from what I'm understanding, the dollar is about to have no value anyway. So all I'm saying to you is when that money train stops, just believe and know that you're still rich and you're still blessed. Take the word broke out of your vocabulary. If you need to, just say it's not within my budget right now. Or even if you know you don't have the funds to do certain things, just know, well, dang, what can I do to get that? What can I do to afford that? Don't let nobody make you feel like you got to go without just because they can't give it to you. You going to give it to your damn self, and God going to give it to you too. Stay away from people, and men in general in specific, stay away from people who are broke-minded. I know a man right now, or a boy, as I like to call him, who has, quote unquote, maybe $30,000 to $40,000 to his name right now. And I'm being generous with that because he sent me a picture one day of like all of the money that he had and got mad and was like, don't use my name broke in the same category. Don't use my name and the word broke in the same sentence. But I never called him broke. I just told him he had a broke mindset. When I say that, you got to understand what I mean. You can have a lot of money. You can have an abundance of money. But if you're stingy, if you're not grateful, if you're not humble, all of that money can be taken away from you. And then you're going to be lost and distraught. Like you're going to be so confused on what to do. At the end of the day, you can have all the money in the world, but you can still have a broke mentality. Some people think that having money is like the end all be all and that's just going to solve every problem. Yes, it can make you happy when you're buying certain things, but at the end of the day, you need to be happy without that. And that person who was speaking so ill or whatever, or having to prove that he has so much money, he's broken on the inside. You can tell he's a walking visual of what depression looks like. He's a freaking walking visual of what somebody who is in the broke mindset looks like. He spends money on materialistic things to overcompensate for his insecurities. And I can see right through that. And it upsets his spirit when I call him out on that. So he felt the need to try to go big on me and say, oh, you've been doing the same thing for 7 years. You did this and you ain't did this and you ain't did that. Boy, I have made more moves in my short years of 30 than you have ever done in your life. Like, I don't think people, especially as a mom, and I'm real big on that. Like, it's one thing to get it out the mud for yourself, but it's another thing to get it out the mud for your children. Until somebody has walked in my shoes, I don't care. And even once you walk in my shoes, you'll find a new self-respect. But at the end of the day, I don't care what nobody says about me. Whether I struggle, whether I'm up, whether I'm good, whether I'm bad, I still make things happen regardless. Because I could tell you some stories of me walking to work. I could tell you some stories of me catching a bus to get to and from work, working 2 jobs, and still making sure that my kids had everything they need. I could tell you some stories about how I have to get this shit out the mud, whether I'm working at a job or whether I'm dancing. I can make sure that I can tell you I got receipts. My children have lived a great life so far. They done had good experiences. They done had more experiences than I've ever had in life. So I said all that to say, don't let nobody like that with a negative and broken mindset try to throw you off your rocker just because they don't see, or they want to act like they don't see the potential you have. They try to act like they don't know that you have a light inside of you that's going to shine bright regardless. Honestly, if I had $0 to my name right now, I would still be okay. You want to know why? Because I got God. And that's all that I need. Period. Everybody don't got that. So I'm going to just have to distance myself from anybody who's thinking other than that. Get away from people who have a broke mindset. In order to get rid of your scarcity mindset, you have to really believe that you're already wealthy. You have to already believe that you're successful. You have to believe that whatever it is or the person that you want to be, you're already that person. Like, I could just remember like from years and years ago, I will always tell people, I'm a star. My name is Kayla and I'm a star. My name is Kay and I'm a star. Anytime I met somebody, and this was before I got into the limelight of dancing or anything, I always told people that I am a star because I really believe that. Whether anybody else believes it or not, I believe it wholeheartedly, like with everything in me. So nobody can take that away from me. You have to really believe that you're already who you are. You already in your bag. You already have emotion. And guess, if you really keep that mindset, if you speak it out loud, if you manifest that shit, if you pray to God, it will happen for you. I swear. I know that the direction that my life is going in, I feel things changing. I see things changing. I don't even have to do anything or explain myself to anybody. I know that God is working on me and working through me. So all I have to do is sit back and do the work that he's telling me to do. And I know that where I start is not where I'm going to end. And where I end is going to be up there. Like, I'm going to be at the top of the top, and can't nobody, I'm going to be up there at the top of that building right there. You see that? I'm going to be so far up that you wouldn't even know what to do. Like, you're not even going to be able to handle me. Like, that's the crazy part about it all. I think I've given people too many chances or too much access to me that didn't even deserve it. Because at the end of the day, you know I'm great. That's why you were so in love, or that's why you wanted to be my friend, or that's why you wanted to be around me. But then you can't help that when I talk that talk, when I'm really on that big God stuff, that y'all don't know how to handle that. That's because it's a demon within your spirit or their spirit that you can't even, like, they don't even know what to do. It rattles their soul when you stand on business or when you speak on what you know you're going to have. And you just have to keep on speaking that way. You have to walk like that and talk like that. I say it all the time. I would not lie. And even if you don't have everything figured out, even if you don't have the full plan of how you're going to get to where you're going, just use the resources that you have. Like, any opportunity you have to do something to make yourself get a step ahead, do that. Like, I keep talking about this, but I was really discouraged about where I could record and how I could get this content out to y'all. And then things started happening. And now, as y'all see, I'm giving y'all different visuals, giving y'all different, different looks, different vibes. And then, like, I'm just able to just elevate. Like, at first I was like, my camera videos or my camera quality is not the best because the lighting is dark just based off of my phone. But then I was able to go to work and be able to purchase a light just to make it more, appeasing to the eye on this camera. So if you know what I mean, or if you can understand what I'm saying, just know that you have to use the resources that you have. I'm gonna ride this wave until it stops. You understand what I'm saying? Like, from the last video to now, I think y'all can kind of see what I'm trying to do and where I'm trying to go. So it's just like, I don't even have to say no more. That was all in the divine plan anyway. So it's just gonna go higher from here. It's only gonna get better from here. Stop putting limits on yourself. Stop doubting yourself. Stop letting fear take over. If it's something that you know you want to do to get ahead, or if it's just something that you know that you've been really stressing about or thinking about, like, dang, I want to do this, and dang, I want to try that, just do it. Do not put no limit on nothing you do in life. Just honestly be delusional. You really have to be. You have to know, like, deep down that I know I sound crazy, but I'm gonna keep on sounding crazy until it happens. You really have to just accept the fact that you got to go hard to go home. Don't put no limit on anything you do in life. Don't put no cap on anything you want to do in life. And don't let nobody else do it either, because it's so many people who will try to talk you out of your destiny. And if you let them, you're gonna go out sad every time. And I'm here to tell y'all don't have to go out sad behind nobody. Long as you got God, long as you got faith, and long as you're doing the work and standing on business, you're gonna be okay. I swear, because I'm seeing it happen for myself. So I wouldn't even tell y'all nothing I didn't know. You also have to attract everything that you want in life. You really have to, like, vibrate so high that the blessings just have no other choice but to come to you. The universe is going to see you doing the work, having the faith, keeping your hope alive. It's going to see you doing that, and it's going to be like, okay, she deserved it. Let me give her this. Let me give her that, because you're ready to receive it. When you stay open and ready to receive everything that the universe and God is trying to give you, you're going to be blessed. You're going to be good. You're going to have an abundance of things, and you're going to have everything that you want out of this life. You just have to really believe it. I know back in previous times, I kind of was like a pessimist. I always was looking at the glass half empty instead of half full. I've completely turned my life around when it comes to that. Any bad thing that has happened to me, I have looked at it as a blessing or a lesson in disguise. Or a lesson or a blessing in disguise. You know what I mean? I've turned whatever was a lemon, I've tried my best to make it lemonade. Some good ass lemonade too. So it's just like you have to really look at the glass half full instead of half empty. Because if you're sitting there distraught after you get knocked down, you're gonna always be distraught, because life is always gonna do something and throw a curveball at you. Something's always gonna knock you down, or try to anyway, and you have to be able to take that hit, regroup and come back swinging. Like, always look at the glass half full and not half empty, okay? It's very important. You have to naturally believe that things are going to work out. You can't just be sad because something didn't work out right there, or right how you wanted it to work out, or you got something and then you ended up losing that thing that you had. You still have to believe that whatever you lost, you can get again, or whatever you did lose and don't get again, you're going to get something better on the other side of that. Sometimes God will sit you down and make you really think about the things that you are doing in life or have done. So he might say, it's not your time right now. You're not ready to receive that blessings right now. But when you do the work and you still have faith regardless, when you don't get mad at God, when you just accept it and, eat that shit and keep it rolling, he's going to see that you are listening to him. You are understanding that no matter what you got going on and what you got planned, you know that he has a better plan for you. So if you just keep on thinking like that, then you're going to be good, period. When it comes to having an abundance mindset, or when it comes to receiving an abundance of blessings, those people who receive that type of abundance, they are always the first ones to give. People who have a scarcity mindset, they don't want to give to you because they're scared that they're going to lose it, or they're not going to get it back, or you're not going to be appreciative of whatever it is that they give you. But you can't even really think like that. If you have an abundance, you know that once you give something to somebody, you're going to get something back tenfold. You don't even have to worry about the ifs, the whats, the highs, the whys. Like, you're going to know, like, okay, I did this without any expectation from receiving anything back. But at the end of the day, I know that something's going to come to me regardless of whatever. That's all the abundance mindset is. You have to know that things are going to flow to you naturally, whether you lay in the bed all day, and I'll take that back, not even lay in the bed all day, but it could be a moment where you lay in the bed all day and it's a blessing might call your phone. You never know, you see what I'm saying? But you have to be able to give. You have to be generous. People who are not generous, they have a scarcity mindset, literally, because they think that they're going to go without if they do something to benefit somebody else. They think that they're scared, they're afraid, they don't know how to literally just give without having to get something in return. And that's why they're still stagnant. That's why their blessings may come, but then they still are unfulfilled. They're still unsuccessful. They're still trying to navigate through life. They're still trying to find themselves. And some people never find it. Some people never change. And that's really, really sad. But, that's not for you to, dictate whatever their life is going to be. That's just for you to just keep it moving, understand, and realize, like, who's broken, who has a scarcity mindset, who's not generous, who's selfish. And it's okay to be selfish to a certain extent, but when you have people who are there for you or who have been there for you and you don't feel compelled to give back in any type of way, it's just like, that person is not meant to be around, and you got to get that out your circle. You got to get away from that. You got to remove yourself from all of that brokenness. People who have a broken mindset or a scarcity mindset, they're typically always jealous of others. When you have an abundance mindset, you're not in competition with nobody. I want to see everybody win. It's like, I know it's someone right now. Her name is Yvette Renee on YouTube. I used to work with her, and from her YouTube journey, from when she first stopped working at the club that I work at, till all the way till now, just following her on Instagram or just seeing her like throughout the streets, I always knew that she was going to like take off. And right now, as of like today, she has literally earned her a plaque on YouTube. She went viral a couple of weeks ago for the ceiling challenge. I will tag her in the video just because I want to see everybody win. I'm so proud for her because I saw where she started from, and I saw her keep on being consistent, keep on having faith, and she did it so beautifully. Like, I'm so proud of her, and I tell her that any chance I get that I like always brag on her. But I said all that to say, She's doing the same things that I want to do, but I would never be jealous. I would never be in competition with anybody. I want all of us to win, because at the end of the day, we all deserve it. We all deserve a happy life, a successful life, an abundant life, a peaceful life. That's what we deserve. We deserve to be soft. Like, girls don't want to just sit around and just be on rah-rah all day. You think I want to get up and work 2 jobs? No, I don't. But I guess what? If I don't do it, who gonna do it for me? But guess what? I know that God gonna bless me with a man who gonna come and see. He gonna dun 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 dun. Like, that man is gonna come and save me, whether I want him to or not. Like, you understand what I'm saying? He's gonna come in and take all of that weight off my shoulders. And if you with somebody who can't even do that, you shouldn't even be around them anyway, because you're wasting time. Real big. When it comes to having an abundance mindset, you cannot worry about the risk of whatever. You have to literally just go hard or go home. You have to really at least try. So even if you do something that's going to cost you a lot of money and you're worried about, well, dang, I hope this is the right move, don't even worry about it. Do what you know that you need to do, and God will take care of the rest. I'm telling you, like, if you keep on planting the seeds, they're gonna grow. You cannot be afraid that, oh, well, it's been a drought lately. I don't know if the seed is gonna prosper. I don't know if the plants are gonna grow. Long as you're actually tending to that crop, long as you're actually making sure that you're taking care of what you need to take care of, it's gonna blossom naturally anyway, whether there's a drought or not. God is gonna work his magic, and you're literally gonna be blessed with abundance. You also have to be patient and faithful. You always want to be patient. You always want to be faithful. It could take a year from now, 10 years from now, whatever goal that you want in life, and long as you stay at it, long as you keep going, long as you keep trying, you're going to be successful. I know Kanye West gets like a bad rap for like some of the stuff that he says, but watching his documentary from when he first started rapping and how everybody tried to play him like he wasn't that dude, or like he was just some producer and he couldn't be a rapper and he was too, suburban or whatever, he wasn't hood enough. I watched that documentary from beginning to end, and you just see how he did not give up. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. That shit is really real. And people will try to talk you out of it just because it's not happening on their time. It's not happening on their timeline. If they think you should be here or you should be there, everybody got their own hurdles that they got to jump over before they get to anywhere. And if you don't know that, it's like mind blowing, because I feel like in everybody's life, and anybody successful, they will tell you they started from the bottom and they worked their way all the way to the top, no matter how long it took. So I said all that to say you have to be patient and you have to be faithful regardless. I don't know what it is, but I just have always had like this discernment about myself that whatever I want, I'm going to get. Even if I don't have the means to get it right now, I know that something's going to fall in place for me to have it. Like, you really have to move like everything is working out in your favor every time. And when you act like that and think like that and believe that, that really comes true. And I also want to say this because this is very important. I am not ashamed of anything that I have done in my life. I am not ashamed of any choice that I've made, because I knew when I made that choice what I was doing. I didn't know what it was going to get me into, but I knew that I was actively making that choice. So when it comes to all of these comments that I see on previous videos about me dancing, this, that, and the third, I want y'all to understand, as much as I say, oh, the strip club is just like a demonic place, blah, 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 that we know what that is, it has afforded me things that I would have never had otherwise. I know my kids have done things more than I have ever even experienced in life. They've had access to things that I never had access to. They've been in certain situations and environments that I've never been in, simply off the strength of me, simply off of the strength of me getting it out the mud. So regardless of whatever anybody has to say, I want y'all to know that I'm never ashamed of me being a dancer. I've never been ashamed of it at all. Now, whether you can take that or whether you can't, that has nothing to do with me. I'm just here to tell you like the good, the bad, and the ugly. But at the end of the day, I've done more good things with me being a dancer than bad. I will say that. So let's just put that all in perspective, because I know y'all like the chatter, chirp in the comments sometimes, and I be kind of trying to give y'all some grace. But at the end of the day, I'm not ashamed of anything. I'm not a victim. I don't need no pity. This is not a pity party. I'm just giving y'all my life. I'm giving y'all my experiences because I feel like it can help the next person so they don't make the same mistakes or make the same decisions that I made when they feel like their back was against the wall. Never be ashamed of your circumstances, sis. When it comes to having an abundant mindset, you have to realize that when you spend money on your dreams or on your goals, those are investments. You don't have to look at it like you're losing money. You look at it as if you're gaining something back. You're gaining something. If I spend money on equipment for my camera or for my phone or for anything that has to do with YouTube purposes, I'm gaining something from that. That's an investment. These are tools that I'm going to use to enhance my brand, to enhance my channel, to enhance anything that I have going on. So never look at things as a loss. Always look at it as you gaining something in return. You're learning something. That's the thing about it. Even if it's not monetary, it's still a lesson that's being learned. When you look at other people who are successful or seemingly successful, you always have to realize you don't know what battles that they've had to face in life to get to where they are. You don't know what hoops and hurdles they've jumped through and over to get to the top. So you have to not look at their life and just want that for yourself. You have to look at their life as a blueprint of, okay, cool, I see what you're doing, but you have to tailor it to your life, literally. You can't look at somebody else and just think that they just woke up one day and they were successful. They literally put in the work day in, day out. Year after year after year, month after month after month, day. Like, they actually applied their pressure. So never look at nobody else and just think that they just shot to the top without even trying. Now, it is some people who do and who have. I'm not going to say that that's just not possible, but there's always an exception to the rule. But at the end of the day, the rule is still the rule. Like, nobody just woke up and just was like, oh, I'm it. And then they just were it. They had to work towards being it. When it comes to like having an abundance mindset or getting rid of a scarcity mindset, you have to really just have like a mind shift. You have to really believe that it's okay to fail. Failures are life lessons. It's okay to literally try something and see that it didn't work for you. That's just a part of it. You have to know, I like this, but I don't know if I'm going to be good at it, but I'll give it a try. Now, it may work and it may not, but there's the possibility. Don't nothing be a failure but a try. You literally have to try at life. Like, you can't just go out here and say, oh, I want to do this. I'm thinking about doing that. And then not even apply that pressure to do it. Because then it's just all it is a dream. In order for you to get to that dream and to make that dream real, you have to actually do the work. And even if that dream doesn't happen the way you thought it would, or when you thought it would, or if it doesn't happen at all, you have to understand that that's just another lesson in life. So now it shows you what not to do on future endeavors. And I always say this, but it's like, one day I'm going to be sitting in my luxurious home. I'm going to be sitting down with my kids. They're going to be playing and in their own room, and they're just going to be having the time of their life. And I'm going to be sitting back, drinking my wine, living in abundance. And I'm just going to be laughing. Like, I'm going to laugh at everybody who tried to shit on me. I'm going to be laughing at all the haters. I'm going to be laughing at all the naysayers. I'm going to laugh at y'all. Hell, I'm laughing at y'all now because y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know what I got coming. And that's the crazy part. I believe in myself so much, bro. So when people try to like tear me down or comfort me or tell me what I can do and can't do or haven't done or should be doing, it's like, you don't even know what you're talking about, bro. I could cry right now because I'm so convicted in what I'm saying. And when you have that fire in you, you have no choice but to burn that shit up. Like, I'm telling you. And I get so like passionate and so excited because it's just like, I see what's coming for me. I can visualize it. So I'm just always going to advocate for myself, and I'm going to always just like laugh at y'all because y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. In order to get rid of the scarcity mindset, you have to change the certain lifestyle choices. You have to change the way you're living. If you want to be that girl, if you want to be a boss, you have to actually start acting like it, talking like it, moving like it. Like, if your home is like on some basic shit, find ways to like spruce it up. Find ways to enhance your quality of life. I don't care if you go to DD's, City Trend, whatever. Get the most luxurious or expensive looking pieces that you can and spruce your shit up. Like, when it comes to hair and wigs, watch a couple of YouTube videos or, see what works within your budget and naturally start taking steps to elevate yourself. Literally. If you change certain lifestyle things about yourself, you're going to elevate so much faster because once you start looking like it, you start feeling like it and you start moving like it. So that's like one of the biggest things for me. And people will try to knock me for wanting to have my nails done, my hair done. Like, that's just a part of me, bro. Like, you can't make me feel bad for wanting to be cute. I'm not insecure because I want to stay looking my best. That's just not going to happen. Right now, I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret, baby. I'm in a corporate office all day, every day, and there's nothing but single, eligible bachelors in here. And I'm going to look pretty every single day. Even with my little ugly little uniform shirt, I'm still going to come in here with my hair laid. I'm going to have my nails done at all times. And if it's not done, I'm still going to be looking cute. Even if my hair isn't laid, I'm going to make sure that I look as good as I possibly could look. Just so whenever a guy feels like it's time for me to receive love again, that I'm already ready-made. Like, I'm already ready to go. Come get me, Zaddy. Come take me away from here. And it's been a couple. Like, honestly, today, they was on me bad. Like, I just want y'all to know that. Like, even my first week, I had men buying me lunch, and I didn't even have this wig on. I just had a regular little Bobbiana. Like, but they were checking for me. So just imagine, keep yourself done up, and you're going to attract the type of man that you want, sis. So don't let nobody tell you that you look better natural. Bitch, I know that. But guess what? I also look damn good with this wig on too. I'm feeling myself. You can't tell me anything. So I said all that to say, don't let nobody tell you nothing. Keep yourself up. Change your life. I think that I'm so blessed because I always give back to others. Like, I've always been in a position where if somebody needed me, whether this was a good thing or a bad thing, I've always known that it was just up to me. If somebody comes to me asking for help, I'm going to help them as much as I possibly can, because that's just who I am as a person. I'm always somewhere. I got a little joke that I have with my friends. It's just like, I just love helping the helpless. I said that one day randomly on some shit. Like, I was at the club and a girl, she came in looking busted as hell, and I felt so bad for her. And I was telling my homegirls, I was just like, I really want to give her an outfit or something. And then in my mind, or I said it out loud, I was just like, I just love helping the helpless. Like, and it was so funny. And we say that joke like to this day about anything. Like, I just love giving back. When it comes to having an abundance mindset, you also have to have gratitude. You also have to be thankful for everything that it is that you do have. Be thankful for whatever is coming, and be thankful for everything that you have overcame. Always show gratitude. That's just like the biggest thing you could do to enhance your abundance. Some affirmations that I've been trying to say to myself lately are, money flows to me effortlessly, which it does, and it has. I love life, and life loves me back, which it does, and it has. And I will have everything that I want in life. Now, we're still working on that part, but it's coming. I see things happening. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, I literally feel like I'm just gonna be so up that I'm not even gonna know what to do with myself. I'm not even gonna know who I am, honestly and truthfully. I just want y'all to know, like, the steps that I'm taking and the direction that I'm going in, I can't be stopped because I'm dedicated. I'm at work, but I'm still giving y'all content. So I really want y'all to appreciate that. Yeah. Like, comment, share, subscribe so I can get up out of here. Okay? Please. How the hell you even do this? Like, oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. I'm not playing with y'all.